Servicing a rear load container requires more hands-on maneuvering, so it can increase the risk of you getting hurt. If not properly handled, containers can become loose and cause injuries to workers, such as minor bumps and bruises, to serious injuries like dislocated, broken, or even severed fingers. To keep you and everyone around you safe while servicing a rear load container, we have outlined the proper techniques for how to safely service a rear load container. The first thing to note when servicing any container is the proper PPE should be worn. Gloves, leather or other durable work gloves, safety shoes, safety goggles when required. Cautiously pull up to the rear load container while leaving enough room to maneuver the container. Always make sure the container is in safe operating condition before moving. When possible, walk around the container and note of any refuse sticking out. Check the cover and grab the handles to ensure they are safely mounted. Be sure to notify dispatch of any damaged containers. Make sure to close the lids before moving the container. Lids that are open may come in contact with objects and may injure you or others. They may also become damaged, which prohibits them from being closed. Always grab the container from the side handles, never the ears. Holding a container by the ears can cause you to injure your hand if the container becomes loose and smacks into a wall or the truck. When moving containers, whether full or empty, always push away from your body on the side and never pull towards you. You could be injured when you pull. The container may not be on level ground and the weight might be too heavy to stop if the container rolls towards you. You can injure your leg, foot, or back. Remember, push, don't pull. Slowly push the container up to the back of the hopper of the truck. When moving an empty container, keep your hands clear of the corners. Keep your fingers out of positions where they can become pinched or crushed between the container, the truck, or any other fixed object. To safely set up the container to dump, step 1 is to lock the latches over the ears of the container on each side of the truck. Next, slowly open the container lids. Take the winch hook and properly latch it to the bottom ring of the container. Make sure your fingers are not placed between the winch hook and the ring. The hook should be placed outward. Once the hook is secure, the helper will guide the cable over the top of the container so he doesn't hurt his hand while the operator begins to tighten the cable. When maneuvering the controls, the operator should stand a safe distance from the hopper and operate the controls with one hand while keeping the other off the truck. Usually there are 3 handles. The top operates the winch cable, the second below operates the sweep blade, and the compactor blade. As soon as the cable is tight, the helper must walk to the side of the truck to keep a safe distance from the hopper to prevent injury from any falling objects or liquids. Proceed to cautiously dump the container, making sure to pay close attention. Most accidents occur because we don't pay attention. Once the container is safely on the ground, the helper will remove the hook from the container and pass it to the operator. The operator will then saddle the hook on the above latch and remove his hands so not to pinch them. Once they are clear and there are no pinch points, he can begin to tighten the cable. Follow these simple steps to safely service a rear load container. Always remember, when moving containers, keep hands off the corners and away from the ears. Always push, never pull the container.